Hello, my kids. Okay, there's another quick little video, and we're going to talk about the Sesame Verse. Now, for those of you who don't know the Sesame Verse, I'm coining this term. It refers to Sesame Street, but specifically all the different, things that fit in the universe of Sesame Street. So there's Sesame Street. And then you have Sesame English, which it's part of Sesame Street, but it's not actually Sesame Street. It's like an ESL adaptation of Sesame Street. So Sesame English is designed to teach children that do not speak English. I don't know if it was strictly designed for Spanish speakers or what, but it's designed to teach English as a second language. I've actually watched a couple of episodes of Sesame English. No, I didn't need to watch it, but I watched it anyway because that's one of my other special interests, Sesame Street, because I like Sesame Workshop Productions because I like what they do. Okay, then you have regular Sesame Street. So Sesame English is kind of like a side story for Sesame Street. It's like the things of Sesame English are going on in the background of Sesame Street. So there you go. And then you have Shalom Sesame, which Shalom Sesame is a co-production, if y'all aren't aware, between Sesame Street and Rehov Sumsum. And Rehov Sumsum, if y'all aren't aware, is the Israeli adaptation of Sesame Street. Now, Sesame Street has adaptations all over the world. Everywhere. Not every country has one, obviously, because there are some countries that either don't have it because they don't have the money or they don't have the whatever. So I can name there's about 10 off the top of my head I know that have them that I could list. And we're not gonna count Japan because Japan is basically just a dub of the American one. It looks like. So. Yeah, we're not gonna count Japan's because I think it's just a dub. So we're just gonna go from the ones that have their own distinct Sesame Street. So Canada has one. Don't ask me the title; I really don't remember. France has one, Rue Sesame, which is actually really cute. There's Sesame Tree, which is I want to say it's the Irish or Scottish adaptation. Okay. And yes, we're still going to continue talking about the Sesame Verse. I just want to bring this up really quickly because it explains some things. There's Takalani Sesame, which is South Africa's version of Sesame Street. There's an Egyptian version, if I remember correctly. Okay. There is Rehov Sumsum, as I mentioned, which is the Israeli edition, which that one actually has it in both Hebrew and, I think, Arabic. Although but it's a bit of a mess. Okay, so yes, and Rehov Sumsum is a bit of a battlefield, because I don't know if Israel's a bit of a mess, not in a bad way. I'm not saying it is a bad thing. I'm not saying it to say I don't like Israel. Quite the opposite. It's just kind of dangerous things go on there. Things have been going on there for years, so it's kind of a mess. So that's why Rehov Sumsum's a bit of a gray area because it's it is very hard. That's a really hard one to try to watch. It's not bad. It's actually cute. They've got a cute little one puppet that kind of reminds me of Abby Kadabi. Her name is Abigail. I think it's Abigail. I'm not sure. But moving along, we also have Plaza Sesamo, which is the Spanish adaptation. And actually, their big bird's name is, what is it? Alberto? I can't remember. I know it starts with an A, but he's basically a parrot, so we're calling him Parrot Big Bird for right now. He actually met actual Big Bird. He was cute. I loved it. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. That episode was just so sweet and wholesome, and almost as awesome as the time Big Bird met. Big Bird ended up meeting Mr. Rogers, which side note, he really shouldn't have been on Sesame Street because there are monsters that live on the street too. And, his show is grounded in reality, minus the neighborhood of make-believe. Even then, he kind of is this is the neighborhood of make-believe. It's all make-believe. Versus, Sesame Street where there are actual monsters and things living on the street. So yeah, no. Yeah, so there's that. Let's see what else. Something else. Oh yeah. Then there's I think it's the Indian version. And if it's not the Indian version, I apologize, but it's Gali Gali Sim Sim, which actually it's a good one. Well, at least based on the theme song, because I've actually was listening to it. Catchy stuff. Gali Gali Sim Sim, Gali Gali Sim Sim, Gali Gali Sim 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 Sim, Gali Gali Sim Sim. There's more, but I can't sing along to it because I don't know all the words because it's not in English. Let's see what else. There's actually one that's set in a train station, and I cannot pronounce the name, so don't even ask me to. So I'm not even gonna try. We're just going to go ahead and call it Train Station Sesame Street because it was good. I forget what it's called though. But yeah, that one I think is Polish or Swedish. I think it might be Swedish. I'm not sure. So there's that one, and then of course they have one for Germany, which again I don't remember the title, but they've got one for Germany. They've got one for uh, I think that's all of them. All the ones that I know off the top of my head. There's some other ones too. I'm pretty sure because like I know I've seen one for uh oh yeah, there's one for Spain. That's Barrio Sesamo. Barrio Sesame? Barrio Sesamo? I'm not sure. Ooh, Mecha Builders. Or Gumball. Or something. I don't know why it's doing that. Hmm. Could be where we're set up here, because up here the Wi-Fi might be cruddy because of the... Well, it shouldn't be that cruddy. I don't know. Let's just go back. Let's go home. So I can make an attempt. Ooh, Teen Wolf. Let's... No. Alright, let's see if I can set up Boomerang or if I have to pay for this. Because if I have to pay for Boomerang, I'm not setting it up. I'm hoping I don't have to set it up. Right? I would hate to have to... Well, I don't mind paying... Well, okay. I thought about... Yeah. I thought about getting Boomerang at one point. Oh, cute! Bunnicula! Okay, I love Bunnicula. Oh my god, Smurfs. They've got classic Smurfs. Oh, also, for you Smurfs fans, Classic Smurfs is available on YouTube for free. 3 episodes. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, the new Care Bears is good. Ooh, I wish I could buy Wacky Races because I actually. Oh, they included Kids Next Door. I'm sorry. What? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Most of these are. Most of these are garbage. And apparently, best of Garfield. Apparently, in their their Father's Day playlist, they've got Tenderheart as a father. He's not a ooh, Yogi Bear. I love Yogi Bear. Oh my God, Camp Lazlo. I love Camp Lazlo. Okay, I feel old now. Oh my God, Courage. Yeah, I really wish I didn't have to pay. Ooh, one singular free episode. Okay, I'm gonna be watching that later, y'all. Because, okay, but yeah, seriously. Oh, because I grew up watching the original Wacky Races, like as reruns, and it was, oh my god, it was so good. Okay, but yeah, but back to the Sesame Verse. Yeah, you know what? I might actually pay for Boomerang, because Boomerang might be worth the pay for. I had to check how much it is. But I don't know, because if the stuff is also on HBO Max, then HBO Max might be the better deal. Well, except for this, but anyways, yeah, except for the Wacky Races, but whatever. Oh, I apologize, y'all. Puzzled Skunk wasn't feeling good earlier, so Puzzled Skunk still has the occasional burp. Where was I? Oh yeah, the Sesame verse. So yeah, they're all the international versions, but it was a collaboration between Rachel Simpson and regular Sesame Street. There are two versions. There's the classic the classic Shalom Sesame, which includes Kippy Ben Kippot, i.e. Kippy son of Hedgehog, i.e. the best character in Rachel Simpson. They eventually got rid of him, which is kind of sad, but whatever. But yeah, so the original one has a lot of people, like, it included Bonnie Franklin, Ishat Paraman. I could be saying his name wrong. Mr. Paraman, if you are still alive and I pronounced your name wrong, I do apologize. Because you are a very good violinist, and I actually enjoyed you in Fantasia 2000. Like, you are good. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of them. But yeah, so they made a newer version that includes new people and tells more of a story. And includes Grover actually visiting Rachel Simpson. Versus Shalom Sesame kind of was a combo, and like they were on Sesame Street, and then they had bits from Rachel Simpson, which I get why they switched. It actually makes more sense. So yeah, and then let's see what else. Oh yeah, and then of course we have the Furchester Hotel, which again, it's not really which I love too. That's also preschool, I guess. Okay, we'll count that in my preschool list, but whatever. But yeah, the that I mentioned earlier. But so the Furchester is really cute. It's basically like Elmo goes to visit his aunt and uncle in England, and Cookie Monster's there. Okay. Personally, I don't have anything against. Okay, I like Furchester, but like, and I get why they included Cookie Monster. But then my thought is he's spending the whole summer, and then when there are still new episodes going on Sesame Street, like, does he not actually exist there? And then speaking of international versions, real quick, there's an Elmo-looking character in in Takalani Sesame whose name is Neno. Neno talks talks a lot like Elmo. So my thought is Neno like Elmo's cousin or something? Like, okay, I don't want that answered. Okay, Sesame Workshop, get on that. Please tell us if Neno is actually related to Elmo, or if he just looks exactly like Elmo and is Elmo's weird doppelganger. I like to think that Neno is actually Elmo's cousin, because in South Africa there are an abundance of white South Africans. So yeah, I like to think that Nano's his cousin, because he's got a British cousin, so why can't he have a South African cousin? Speaking of, also real quick, the South African one has an HIV positive character. I forget what her name is. I think her name is Cammy. I'm not sure. So yeah, so there's that. Yeah, I just wanted to. Oh yeah, and then there's like There's a lot of other things in the Sesame verse, like of course the movies, like Follow That Bird. Well, okay, that's regular Sesame Street, and then you have Grouchland. So like I'm on Grouchland. That's part of the Sesame verse, but that one's not strictly in Sesame Street. Well, I mean, Follow That Bird wasn't strictly Sesame Street either, but whatever, it's gray area. But yeah. Actually, funny thing. Mama Puzzle Skunk insists that she took me to see Follow That Bird in theaters. I did not go see Follow That Bird in theaters. I know I didn't, because that movie came out before I was born. It came out in the 80s, I think. So yeah, no. Yeah, no. She didn't take me to go see Follow That Bird. I will concede and say she did take me to see Elmo and Grouchland. Because I think I do remember maybe vaguely going to see Elmo in Grouchland. Speaking of, it's one of my favorite movies. I was actually another funny story. I was actually going to rent it when me, Grandma Puzzled Skunk, and these are not cousin Skunks 3, older cousin Skunk, and other cousin Skunk. They don't get numbers like Cousin Skunk 1 and 2 do, because these two particular cousins, we don't talk much. and I have to go get the mail, so I'll make this quick. But I tried to rent Elmo and Grouchland out of the red box. Grandma Puzzle Skunk was like, no, don't do that, because those two, I kind of like kitty things, and like we were with two people. One of them was like older, like close to my age, and so it was like, don't do that because you don't want to. I wouldn't want them to laugh at you. Blah blah blah. I get it, but I'd rather not act my age. Acting my age is boring. So why not just sit and watch cartoons and go running down the hall? But yeah, so there's more to the Sesame Verse. If anybody wants more to the Sesame Verse, just let me know. I'll be glad to share the story or like tell you more of what I know about Sesame Street. And no, this is not directed at kids. This is for people that enjoy it. And also, I am going to do a Bluey video, but that'll be probably maybe later. I will see you all in the next video, my kids. Bye bye.